A wonderful thing that I've just discovered. Discovered it a couple of weeks ago. I learnt this, and it's been a while for me now to share it. I didn't think to share this because it's very important. On the 26th of May, the Aztec people said, this is the Aztec calendar, by the way. It's different to the Mayan calendar. You'll notice the sun in the center, Tonatiuh, and then you'll see the solstices, the equinoxes, and the cross-quarter days. It's always the 8-spoke wheel. All right, so this is solar. This is the Aztec. Over here you have the Mayan. How can I get that better there? Let's have a look. There you go. Okay, so that's the Mayan calendar there. And you'll see the 19 figurines around Saturn. In the middle of the Mayan calendar is Saturn. They are a Saturnian cult. How many of those green things are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15? Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Should be 16. And those figurines, normally the Mayan calendar is about 20. It's about the number 20. So the 20th symbol is Saturn, old man time, carrying the onerous task of time on his shoulders. So let's just leave this one alone for a minute, because the Mayan calendar said that the 5th sun would begin in 2012, right? That's what they said. Well, over here, these guys, the Aztecs, now I'm in Quintana Roo, which is Mayan. The Aztecs were just above the city of Mexico. They built the Teotihuacan pyramids and helped humanity to become gods, of course. But this is Tonatiuh. It's not Saturn. This is the sun. They are a solar cult. Okay, you can see the jaguar and all of these symbols. These guys said that the 6th sun will begin on May the 26th, 2021. It's only a week away. So I thought I'd get the word out there so that you can prepare yourself. There's going to be an eclipse, a lunar eclipse. So, and always eclipses, if you go to any astrological website and punch in the date 26th of May, you will see that the sun is right next to Rahu. Yeah, and as I've said in many of my videos, that it's easy to predict eclipses. All you have to do is wait for either the sun or the moon to be either next to the north or the south node, and there will be either a solar or a lunar eclipse. You can teach this to little children in kindergarten. So for all the people out there who, yes, but scientists, only clever scientists who believe in the globe, Copernican globe, can predict eclipses. No, a 2-year-old can do it. I reckon you can start teaching how to predict eclipses to a 2-year-old, right? So keep that in mind, folks. There's going to be a big shift, massive shift. It's going to be an eclipse, mostly in the southern hemisphere. Australia will witness the full eclipse. But that's just something I found out recently, and I thought I would share it. It's very urgent, in my opinion. So, thanks for listening, and I hope that will prepare you for the big shift. I believe that this shift is going to ascend the ones who are ready way more than they've ever experienced, and it's going to also do another thing. I believe it will put out the artificial reptilian Dracos or whoever they are that are running the show, I believe it's going to put them out of the frequency, the low Iron Age frequency, which where did Danny take my? Okay, so my. Yeah, sorry about that. So I believe that it's going to take out the frequency which these artificial entities have been using to hide in human skins. So let's see how my prediction goes. I mean, if that happens, if we all ascend or shift in consciousness with a great ascension, that'll be nice. It may not happen. Something else may happen. But the way I see it, if the sixth sun, the ether sun, is going to begin on May the 26th, when there's a full lunar eclipse, there will be a shift. There always is shifts. There always are shifts with eclipses. But this is major because this is the Aztec, a very, very respected Mexican culture. And they have their calendar. Their calendar is one of the most sacred that the earth has ever known. It's all about the sun. And so these guys, they knew their stuff. The Mayans over here, with their calendar, with Saturn, they predicted the 21st of December 2012. So 12 and 21, that's what stands out to me. 2012 and 2021, they have the same frequency, don't they? Think about it. 2012, 2021. So I hope these guys are right, because the Mayans were right. There was a shift, but it kind of shifted the evil ones into top gear. This shift, I believe, is going to displace that energy, that frequency that they require to be able to keep us or humanity subdued. And I think it's going to be the start of the end of their big hocus pocus game that they're playing on us. So let me just check some messages to see if there's anything I can reply to. Every shift so far has not been good for the people. Very true, I agree. It's radical. I can't recommend any vid on this, Joe, because I've just heard about it and I haven't even done any research. I've been too busy with launching our academy here. Please go to Instagram, follow syncretismsociety.com. We will be launching a website within days, and then we'll have a podcast by May the 26th. I believe we're going to have our first podcast on May the 26th. Already on Instagram, we've already been promoting it. So go to Instagram at syncretismsociety.com and you'll see what we've been doing. Let's go, messages. I just bought that t-shirt in Tekis. Yes, it's a great t-shirt. I've got the Mayan one as well, but it's at the laundry. I was going to show both my Mayan and Aztec calendar, but all I had was this figurine here of a Mayan warrior. So, unfortunately, I hadn't had the t-shirt. All right, let's see, whatever else. Any questions? How about COVID? Will this help the COVID part? Guys, these entities that are behind COVID and mass surveillance and vaccinations and all of this, changing our RNA, their time's up. In one way or another, we will be rid of them soon. Whether this is the shift that's going to do it or not, just hang in there because it's going to be happening. We have the power. They have the control. We have the power. Control is not power. Okay, it's like a dog controlling 100 sheep. If the sheep turned around and trampled the dog, they would kill it because they have 100 times more power. Okay, so that's what we are. Remember that movie about the ants? I don't know, Ant Kingdom or whatever it was called. I don't know, but the ants turned around. Yes, the sixth sun. So what does the sixth sun mean? Well, the sun is always changing its frequency. It's a field perturbator. It perturbates the ether, and that's how light is generated from the sun, as it perturbates the field. So it's definitely going to go up and sideways, shifting in frequency. So the purpose of this video is only to prepare you, because you've got a week to prepare yourself. Time to rethink everything in your life, time to brace yourself for what's coming, because the sixth sun will begin in Gemini. Oh, that's another thing. Gemini is in June, is when the Venus transits happened. The Venus transits can only happen in Gemini and Sagittarius opposite. Go back in history, go back in 2012 and 2005 when the two Venus transits occurred, and you'll find that they both happened on June. Hang on a minute, let's have a look at my computer here. So with one hand, I'll have a look at Venus transits. Venus transits. Okay, transit of Venus. All right, I've done a video on this, but I discovered that Mercury and Venus transits, Mercury can only transit the Sun in Taurus and Scorpio opposite, whereas Venus transits always happen in the next door signs, Gemini and Sagittarius. So let's have a look at this. The last transit of Venus was on the 5th and 6th of June. That's Gemini, guys, 2012. Right? And the one prior on the 8th of June. So these are the days here in Gemini that Venus transits the Sun. The previous pair of transits were in December of 1874. December and December, that's Sagittarius. And the next Venus transits will take place on the 10th and 11th of December, middle of Sagittarius, and 8th of December, 21-25, 8 years later, on the 8th of December. So you can see what's going on. This particular eclipse on the 26th, with the Aztec prediction of the sixth sun beginning, is going to be significant, because that part of the sky, I mean, May 26th is still Gemini, okay? It's the start of Gemini, whereas June the 5th, like 10 days later, is really the center of Gemini. It's the middle degrees of Gemini. But they always happen, so the latest were in Gemini, but the ones that occurred 120 years ago were in Sagittarius, and the ones that are coming in about 110 years' time will be also in Sagittarius. So it goes from Sagittarius, you'll have two transits of Venus, then the ones we just had here in 2012 and 2004 in Gemini, and then the next ones will happen back in Sagittarius again. Now, I've done a video on this explaining what this is all about. See, this is not really a planet. This is a luminary. This is a node, actually, and it does go past the sun. It actually does. It's a transit. And I explained how this happens in one of my videos, so you can go back and have a look at that. All right, guys, so that's about it. Lots of people seem to be having a birthday. We can breathe out carbon monoxide, which can kill in 7 minutes. They are gassing us out like Germany. We breathe it only once a day, but breath is enough to kill parts of the brain. Yeah, get a lot of oxygen, guys. I would do a lot of oxygen protocols to get oxygen into you. All right, what else we got? Eclipse. Oh, there's going to be another eclipse on June the 10th. Yeah, that will be solar. It has to be, because the one June, yeah, that'll be a solar eclipse, because this one's a lunar eclipse. So it's very, very significant, guys. All right, no comments that I need to answer. All right, I'll close it off at that. Thank you very much. Take care, folks. I hope everything nice will happen for you. Hydrogen, yes, hydrogen. Negatively charged. Hydrogen is not actually... The hydrogen that you get from those hydrogen machines that I did a show on about a year ago, those are not negatively charged. They're actually neutral, pH neutral. They may be negatively charged. I don't know about that, Bobby, but I know that they are pH neutral. A lot of people were worried that they were acidic, that hydrogen is acidic, but it's not. It's pH neutral. All right, so I'll close off with that. And yeah, let me know what happens for you on May the 26th. I'll probably do another... Well, we're going to have our podcast. So stay tuned, go to Instagram, syncretismsociety.com. We have tens and tens of people here working for us. There you go, there's someone right there. Hey, so that's Anne-Marie. She's doing a lot of our work for us, setting things up, getting emails out, promoting, etc. There's so much work to do. Daniel, who just left, he just hopped in my little tracker there and took off. He was here. We've been doing videos and promoting. Every day we are busy. Soon we will have a GoFundMe as well, because we're going to need it. We are starting an permaculture. We're starting a permaculture farm just on the other side of the highway. We're on the beach here in Puerto Morelos, but there's another zone, and we're starting a permaculture farm, and we're going to have professional permaculture builders, makers, or permaculture guys actually making it, so that that'll be part of the academy, and we'll be teaching people how to live off grid, etc. So we're going to need some funding, and we're going to be talking about that as well. So please be around, folks, and support this, because we're bringing back the Neoplatonic Academies. The video next door to this one on my channel is the promo vid for the Academy, and we're going to outline everything that the Academy is going to provide when you come and join, whether it's in person or whether it's virtually online, all the things that you will receive, all the teachings, all the healing, and all the blessings. So thanks for joining us, guys, and many, many blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.